Temperatures tonight to drop down into the teens and 20s with mostly cloudy skies. A few more of those light snow showers still possible along and north of US 2, but relatively minor accumulations, and those will just transition to a few flurries in the north for Monday. But much cooler temperatures compared to today. Most of us will stay below freezing, and that will set us up for this high impact winter storm. Colorado low cutting up through the central part of the country. Blizzard warning already in effect for western South Dakota. Winter storm watches for eastern South Dakota, much of North Dakota, and northern Minnesota. A portion of this will likely be upgraded to a blizzard warning, and that'll be done either tonight or early tomorrow morning. The biggest impacts in south central and eastern North Dakota, as well as for much of South Dakota. So for our regions, let's go time by time for impacts, going from a 5-point scale for impacts. James River Valley will be one of the hardest hit areas with extreme impacts, level 5 out of 5, Tuesday night and Wednesday. South central North Dakota, our impacts ramp up, especially by the second half of the day on Tuesday, lingering through Tuesday night and Wednesday as winds really ramp up on Wednesday. North central and southwest North Dakota will likely see moderate impacts from this storm at varying times, a little bit earlier in southwestern North Dakota compared towards the north central, where winds will linger a lot longer up by Minot, but very limited impacts anticipated around Williston and northwestern North Dakota. So let's go hour by hour. We'll see that snow spread towards the north along the North Dakota-South Dakota border by around 4 a.m. on Tuesday morning. By the time you're going on your Tuesday morning commute, there will be some snow along the I-94 corridor. So if you're heading out to work or school, depending on your exact location, you might want to cancel your activities for Tuesday because you don't want to be snowed in and then not be able to make it home, because this will be the snapshot by Tuesday afternoon with heavy snow bands overspreading much of the region, with the exception being far northwestern North Dakota and eastern Montana. Look at those winds, though, ramping up over 40 miles per hour in central North Dakota, over 50 miles per hour in the eastern parts of the state, with heavy snow continuing on Tuesday night. Tuesday and Tuesday night is when the heaviest snow falls. The snow will gradually clear out of our area on Wednesday, but those winds continue to ramp up out of the north-northwest. We could see wind gusts over 50 miles per hour in the central and eastern parts of the state, maybe even touching on 65 miles per hour in the James River Valley, as that snow continues to gradually push out of our area during the afternoon and evening hours on Wednesday for central and eastern parts of the state, as calmer wind settles in for Wednesday late in the night and Thursday morning. So where's the bullseye for the snowfall totals? More than a foot of snow likely from south central North Dakota through the James River Valley and much of the Red River Valley. So this is how it looks on our snowfall forecast as of the latest update. Not a whole lot around the Williston area, but totals quickly ramp up as you go south and east. Dickinson and Minot will be on a tight gradient of snowfall amounts, so a little bit of uncertainty there, but higher confidence from Bismarck to Devil's Lake and over towards the east, where more than a foot of snow is likely. 16 to 22 the current forecast for Jamestown, 10 to 16 in Bismarck, 4 to 8 for Minot, 5 to 9 for Dickinson. So here's an hour-by-hour look at how the snow will add up. Jamestown on the left, Bismarck, Minot, and then Dickinson towards the right. By the midday and afternoon hours on Tuesday, that snow continues to add up, especially across the south. As we go into the overnight hours on Tuesday, that's when we'll see a lot of those heavier snow bands moving into our area. So snow quickly adding up by the time you're waking up on Wednesday morning, with over a foot of snow likely in Jamestown, approaching that foot mark in Bismarck, and around a half foot by Wednesday morning and midday in Minot and Dickinson. The strong winds during the storm are one of the biggest aspects that I'm concerned about, especially over central and eastern North Dakota, with how strong they will be. Again, we could see wind gusts between 50 and 60 miles per hour. That will lead to widespread blizzard conditions, blowing snow, drifting snow, very difficult to impossible travel, especially in central and eastern parts of the state. So take tonight, tomorrow to prepare for the storm, because by the time we wake up on Tuesday morning, that snow will be advancing from south to north. Winds strongest on Wednesday, so even if the snow is gradually ending west to east, winds will continue to create for a lot of blowing snow.
Really just want to make sure you hunker down.
Yes.
That way you stay safe.
Improving conditions Thursday, though.
All right, great.
Yes.
Thanks, Jacob.
You're welcome.